What's up, everybody? It's your boy Hanner, and that's not how this should start. My name is Javier Hanner Acosta. I'm from a little town called Stowe, in the heart of Massachusetts, Central Mass to be exact. And this is my story. I was adopted from an age of about 1.5. I was born in Springfield, Massachusetts, October 3rd, 2002. And I came to live with some of the best people I have ever could have encountered in my life. The fact that I'm sitting here making this video right now is proof that just because you're dealt a hand that you don't know what's going to go on with it doesn't mean that you can't rise in this world. It's currently 2025 and I am 23 years old. I'm very, very proud of myself and what I have been through and overcome and accomplished, even though it is nowhere near the end of my accomplishments. I grew up pretty much the best childhood anybody could ever imagine. Two very loving parents that, they're very, very culturally white. And when you're born in the streets, when you're born in the hood, when you're born in poverty, like I was, coming here, it switches your whole perception of life. All my brothers and sisters, they are still grinding their asses off every single day. They don't have nearly, maybe half, they don't even have half of what I have in my 23 years of life here in this beautiful home in Massachusetts. To be given the opportunities I've been given, I understand it's lottery ticket after lottery ticket, and I'm just very, very thankful for it. I believe in counting your graces and counting your blessings every single day, because if you don't, you can lose track of what really matters in life. And so many people are easily manipulated by money, power, and control that they forget that shit. And basically, the story is my mom had to give me up for adoption because she was living in a car, addicted to heroin and opioids. And I'm living proof sitting in front of you that just because you're born in shitty circumstances, that's not your outcome. So what? I got adopted. I would have found a way to make it out of there and elevate my family, elevate my parents, elevate everybody around me. And that's the energy I believe everybody should bring to life, is being able to elevate the people around you to be better. And we just live in a world right now where so many people get teared down for trying to do that. And I'm sick of it. I'm very, very sick of it. People are controlled by money and the illusion of power from that. Life is not all about money, but they make you believe it. Without money, you wouldn't be sitting in this. I wouldn't be sitting in this house. Without money, I wouldn't been able to give or get a lot of the opportunities that I've been given. And that's the scariest part. I think a lot of people get that twisted, because I've seen the people that have no money and they are so close to their family. But I think there's something to be said when you grow up your whole life in a different identity. You know what I'm saying? All my brothers and sisters, they are like me. Hard workers, funny, charismatic. They love this planet. They love the world. They want to make it better, but they don't have the resources. And I just hope one day that just like Steve will do it, just like any YouTuber that you think couldn't make it and did make it, Logan Paul, Jake Paul, Ali A, Stampy Longnose, all these people that you at one point may not have even believed in, that could elevate themselves, elevate the people around them. I want to do that more than anything in this world. And it just tears me up inside when I see people not doing that and trying to rip other people down. And the fact that we live in a country that is already separated into two groups, right there, you've divided the country. I don't understand why we're not just one. We are all Americans. We all love. We all bleed. We all cry. We all have shit inside of us, you know? Like, just because my skin color or where I come from is different doesn't mean that I don't believe that everybody should have the same amount of rights or the same amount of freedoms. If you breathe and you have a coherent sentence and you can stand up for yourself, I believe that that person is 100% entitled to everything that the next person is, you know? And I always hear about the rich and elites, like, being able to elevate because they have money and they're untouchable. And the fact of the matter is, we've given money such a pedestal that it is like that. You can rent out a city, shut down city blocks if you have the right amount of money. That is not right. Do you understand what I'm saying? I couldn't go down to the local street and shut it down because I'm Javi. You know, I'd have to go and say, hey, I have a lot of money. Here, let me give it to you. There's problems with that, you know? There's problems with people thinking that they're better than somebody because of the amount of money they have or the money they make. Again, I come from nothing. Legit. I guess everybody does. We're all born. I guess that's nothing. But I was given a shot. I don't know who my dad is. I know who my mother is, the person that gave me life. I know who my mom is, the person that raised me and showed me what it is to love, care, and believe in yourself. And not just believe in yourself, but know that you are going to change the world with every step and every breath that you breathe in every sentence. So don't waste it. You know what I'm saying? Be loving to the people around you. Be caring to the people around you. Just because that person sitting at the lunch table seems very sad, they might not even be sad. You don't even know that. Just, they might look that. And if they do look that, give them a smile. Make sure they feel uplifted. Make sure they feel a part of the community. I don't understand why so many people feel like they need to be divided into groups, you know? Yeah, I want to be first of a kind. You know, I have it tatted on my chest. I get that. But it's first of a kind, a new breed, not like the rest, where people only believe in a strict fixed mindset. That is the silliest, most arrogant thing I've ever heard in my life, a fixed mindset. If you have a fixed mindset, you need to change it, because you need to elevate and elevate and elevate and elevate and elevate and elevate and elevate. Always getting better, always growing. And if you don't, you're dying. And if you want to die, like so many people do in this world, because of their situations, because of what social media, because of what the media presents life to be, that's messed up. Nobody in this world should ever feel like they're less, or they're not heard, or they're not loved. I was adopted, and I came here, and I had a beautiful childhood. I grew up in some of the best conditions you could ever ask for. That being said, I always felt like something was wrong. Something was not right. I wanted to go back to the way I was born, to where my parents were living, to where my brothers and sisters were struggling, where they were in danger, where it was poverty, where it was drug use, where it was prostitution, where it was a bunch of things that culminate to make somebody a legend, or in a lot of people's cases, feel like they can't go anywhere. And I am living proof that you can do whatever you put your mind to. And my mom always says that. I truly believe that I am first of a kind. And I truly believe that I will change this world. And it's not belief, it's I know. You can't believe in something and know. I know I will change this world. I know I'm first of a kind. Nobody's been like me. There is no one like me, because I see this world differently, in a different dimension than a lot of other people. And some people understand it and some people don't. But to the people that do and want to learn and want to have the open mindset, listen, follow, be something more than what you see in the mirror. Just because you might look in that mirror and you might see somebody that's not everything that you want to live up to be in that moment doesn't mean that you shouldn't still take the steps to get there. Every single day is an opportunity to get that much better, and that's all it's about. This life goes by so quick, but in some cases it feels like so long. And I know when people are hurting, I've been hurting. You know, from the age of about 14 to 18, 19, 20. Those years were really hard on me. And I think it's because I didn't have a lot of struggle. I didn't have a lot of things where I was forced into a wall. I was more like given opportunities that I didn't feel like I deserved. And I want you to know that everybody deserves opportunities. Even me, even the people that have killed people, they deserve the opportunity to sit in that jail cell for the rest of their life and understand that one day that you can change. They don't deserve death. They don't deserve torture. They deserve to understand and sit with that and to understand that they can change one day, just like I did. And I've lost a lot of friends. I've lost a lot of people in the past couple of years that were very inspirational to me, close friends, role models. And I guess the biggest thing I gotta say about that is you never know who's hurting. So just be kind. And I'm not saying be fake kind, where it's like, hey buddy, how you doing? It's good to see you. No. Hey bro, how's life? How are you? How's everything in your head? How are you really feeling? And hear that person out. Don't just blow them off. I kind of want to make these videos in different locations as I continue to go. But I just wanted to reiterate that just because I come from nothing doesn't mean that I am nothing. And I am the product of money. I am the product of somebody wanting money. And I wasn't made out of love. I wasn't made out of care. I was made out of the necessity for money. And my purpose in this world is to let everybody know that that is not the end goal, is that we can be more if we just come together and understand that everyone is in the same boat together. We're all going along this journey together. Just like when you're in traffic, if you start to race ahead and just cut in between people and try to get ahead of them, the whole traffic slows down. But if you go with the person in front of you, you move as a group, you slow down as a group, you stop as a group, you speed up as a group, everything moves slower. But it's the people that want to cut ahead, that want to jump the line, then they end up crashing. And what does that do? That creates a block up for the whole highway. And that's what I'm trying to say. Is like people that try to get ahead, people try to do things the quick way, the easy way. There is no quick way and easy way. It's reps, practice, repeat. You have to continue to practice and continue to get these reps of, yeah, life sucks sometimes. It can be hard. Nobody wants to get up every single day and go to work. But when you get up every single day, you go to work, you do something that you admire and you feel like you're making a difference in your world and the difference of people around you, that gives you the relief. I just did something today that wasn't necessarily for me, but in the end, yes, it was for me. But I'm helping people. I'm helping my community. I'm helping the people that feel like they may not have anything. I'm helping them feel something. And to all the people that do drugs, to all the people that drink, I just encourage you to live a couple days without it. Live a couple days in the real world where things are going fast, man. For so long, I was living in a world where I was like 2 times the speed. Just you're on YouTube and you press two times backwards and it's slow and I'm talking like this. I can see why people wouldn't like that. I can see why ex-girlfriends, people that loved me at one point, got fed up with it. And I think it's on everybody to realize that you are going to make the change when you want to. When you're done living the life that you thought you wanted and start living the life that you need to be successful, that's when the difference is made. And I'll keep on making these videos to the day I die. I'll keep on promoting happiness, abundance, love for yourself, but love for the people around you as well, till I die. So I hope everybody has a great Saturday. I'm about to go see my girlfriend right now. Get some good food, relax a lot. November 15th, I'm fighting, but that's one part of me. It's not, the whole hobby is not fighting. It's something I like to do. Plumbing is not a hobby. It's something I like to do. These things, they make me. They make who I am, but they are not me. You are not your mistakes either. Sometimes people get that twisted. You are not your mistakes either. Sometimes you mess up in life, and that's okay. But learn from it, be better from it. And that's something that I have very much taken to heart. But it's on you. When you want to change, you will. But some people just don't get to that, and that's the hardest part. I encourage you to tell your loved ones you love them, to build people up. We're in a very, very weird time in the world where shit is weird, We have a president right now that was friends with a child predator in Jeffrey Epstein. We have people that care about money more than what's right. The shit that they're putting on our foods to keep us fat, to keep us down, that shit needs to stop. There's so many things like that. They want you to argue with each other. They want you to hate on the other side. There is no sides. We're all Americans, okay? We all share this continent together. There is no left, right, up, down. It's me and you, and the fact that you're breathing the same air I am, you see the same moon I do, that's what we connect on, okay? So I'm tired of hearing left, right bullshit. I'm tired of hearing about all of it. I just want to hear for once in life that we're Americans, that we're humans, that we all can be in this together and support a bigger cause, which is being first of a kind, which is being human.